So today, in the jungle, we're going to have a very exciting... I say the term exciting loosely.
You're a
because,
liar.
As I've mentioned before, I don't like deep jungle very much.
There's a grandfather clock over there. That's pretty exciting.
And I just was desperately trying not to start another episode with hay.
I have a...
Wait, do they say hey a lot?
No, I've said hey for like every episode. I've been like, hey guys, welcome back!
Hey.
I have a question. Okay, so these Heartless are monkey themed.
Yes, these are power wilds.
Right, so when you get your heart taken away and you're a monkey...
They specifically send you to a world where the form you take as a Heartless fits in with everything else.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Alright, okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that answer.
Yes, sure. I mean, the Heartless, quote, sort of blend in. Not
No,
really.
They fucking don't.
I said sort of. Because
there is nothing blending in about an army of Heartless replacing the Huns in Mulan.
Okay, we're not talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yet?
Yeah, we're not there yet.
So if I have a
Cool your
question
jets.
about something that happens in Kingdom Hearts 2, do I have to wait to ask it?
You can ask it now, I guess, just because I know you'll forget.
Okay, because I've been like trying to get into the lore a little bit, so I'm not completely totally lost. I have a question about Roxas.
I'm sure
That's a
you
slippery
do.
slope, man.
Alright, I'm braced myself, but okay, does he have a heart?
Well, okay. This is actually in 358 days versus over 2, whatever, where this is mentioned, that a nobody in the right circumstances can actually develop a heart.
Well, that is not a nobody!
Yes, because it's still a separate individual. In Roxas' case.
But wouldn't that make it a somebody?
Technically, yes, he would no longer be a nobody at that point, but he's still Sora's nobody, and that's how he was created.
Okay, next question. Why is it Ventus's heart, or does Roxas have its own heart?
Roxas grows his own heart.
So where's Ventus's heart?
He's in Sora.
So why doesn't Ventus have a nobody?
Because his heart abandoned his body. It didn't become a Heartless. It literally just went, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, but I'm talking about when Sora stabs himself in the chest and frees his and Kyrie's heart. That creates Roxas, but it doesn't create a Ventus nobody. Why?
You know, because at the time, Ventus didn't exist.
Okay, alright!
That's the only answer I can give on that, because, yes, technically Roxas was created in that moment, but Roxas looks like he does because of Ventus. So maybe Ventus's heart went with Roxas? And then when they recombine in 2, that's when he gets all of the hearts back.
But Roxas comes back in Kingdom Hearts 3!
Yes, he will as soon as we finish building him a body.
I'm so confused!
Seriously, okay.
I have a question though.
What?
Why is it so bad?
Okay. So, the point I'm at in 2, they literally just had a cutscene where Anne's just like, okay, look, I finished going through the data, and
Do you mean 2
have
or 3?
3.
Okay, you said 2.
Whatever.
It matters.
Where I am right
because
now.
Because 3 doesn't
3.
just come after 2, it comes after 2 billion games.
Austin, I'm fucking aware.
Anyway, you were saying.
He was like, Anne's was like, yo, so I finished going through the data that Answer the Wise had on you, and apparently you have 3 hearts besides yours in you. And one of them is Roxas, and the other one has been in there as long as Roxas, and the other one has been with you almost your entire life. And Sora's just like, excuse me, what?
Okay. Alright, that's just great. That's awesome. You know, that was one of my sticky points, but man, you sure explained that away! I'm
Well, that's
super
when it gets
satisfied.
confusing because I think the third heart is fucking Shion. I don't know for sure because I still haven't got far enough in 3, but I think...
You mean the replica of Sora?
The replica of the replica based on Sora's memories of Kairi.
Who's... I thought it was a replica of Sora, which made it that much more confusing
No,
that she
Sora's
female.
memories of Kairi, and he can't remember her hair color.
You know, I can relate.
To be fair, what about Kairi could you remember?
I mean, she's got big shoes.
But their shoes get smaller as the series goes.
A little, but not much. Kind of the same as
See,
everyone else.
they were containing the bullshit inside of their shoes, and it just kept leaking out with each installment.
Wow.
I want to see Sora's feet. I really want to see Sora's feet.
I really do.
The music's good in this
Brian,
game,
if you
though.
go on DeviantArt, I'm sure you'll find a picture.
Challenge accepted.
Don't do it, man. You can't come
gonna
back
do
from
it.
something like that.
DeviantArt, Sora's feet.
Oh my god, don't do it! I'm warning you!
Oh my god! And it's computer animated! Okay. You were right. You were correct. Okay, alright, that's enough of that. Alright, time to delete my browser. I'm just gonna go over here.
Hey, wait, I tried to stop you, man.
I know you did, but I didn't listen, my hubris.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay, I was like, where the fuck is Goofy? I'm like, wait, yeah, you can only have 2 party members. So
Yeah.
That's smart.
I guess he's just inside your shoes.
I mean, to be
There's
fair,
enough
that's
room!
a pretty standard JRPG thing.
Having only 2 party members?
Well, no, there's others.
Having
that
a
have
set
the
number
extra
of party members.
There's other games where the extra characters you find are just extra characters in your party for a short time. They don't take up a slot.
I mean, which games are you talking about? Because I've totally had them take up a slot.
I mean, I didn't say all games, but there are games. And those games are
It's still the minority, man.
Fuck off.
Ugh. Stupid monkeys. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I really
Yes,
hate
you have.
monkeys.
It's okay, Ariel. I hate monkeys too.
Ah, good.
Like, I don't think I would hate them so much if they weren't assholes. Like, in real life, monkeys are just assholes.
I mean, they are, and I feel like that doesn't help, but I also don't like that they just look like hairy people.
Or do people look like hairless
Ariel,
monkeys?
don't kink shame.
I will kink shame whoever a goddamn feet.
That's not very inclusive, Ariel.
I never pretended to be.
So what's our goal
was that
right now?
incredibly racist comment that me and Brian know you said but can't remember the exact words true?
No, because you... Okay, so what I'm doing right now is something I'm not supposed to be messing with yet, and I haven't figured that out. But,
Why didn't you cut?
I mean, she spit it off. That's more than I'm capable of.
yeah, I did not cut because I am trying desperately to figure out what the deal with these flowers are, and it's for a battle later.
What flowers exactly?
These flowers on the vines.
Oh.
I'm like,
Oh, those?
fuck? The fuck is this?
You have all this money that you won't spend.
Yes, I will. Mostly on synthesis shit. Wee! Goodbye, cruel world.
You just reminded me how much I'm gonna have to grind whenever I get to playing Mega Man Legends. Because I'm an idiot and I want to max out all my weapons.
Yeah.
But you only need one.
That's the problem, isn't it? Where it's like, wait, no, I want everything to be top notch. Oops,
Even
I
though
lost
you can
10
only
hours of my
carry
life.
one special weapon with you at a time.
I know that feel. Ugh.
And I really want to show off the maxed out shining laser, which makes literally everything a non-issue. It's a giant fuck you laser that basically obliterates everything.
I mean, I love those.
And at full power, it has infinite ammo.
10 out of 10.
You don't need
You beat the
anything
final
else.
boss in like a minute.
I just need one of those forever. It's kind of like the when you beat, I think you have to beat hard mode on RE4 and you get the Plagas removal laser.
What?
It's a laser that you charge it up and it will just kill every Plagas on screen.
It kills the
It sounds-
cows too.
Yeah, which is a little sad, but that means they were infected too.
Or they just programmed it to kill every living thing in the game's coding.
Probably, but within the game, not going outside the meta, the cows were infected.
So animals can get infected, though?
This is
I
a
mean,
different
yes.
thing, Brian.
Always.
This is a parasite, not a virus.
But
Okay,
seriously, the Cerberus, the bats, the birds, always.
Yeah, but that's the T virus. That's different.
Still. Anyway, oh geez, something just happened.
Clayton!
Clayton!
It wasn't Clayton. It was Clayton, right? Like.
I mean, I think it was a gunshot.
Alright.
I don't know why I missed this. I've tried to cut or speed up all the menuing. This one I missed.
I do that towards the end of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. Well, Resident Evil 2 at least doesn't have a lot of menuing.
I don't know, there's a point where I spend like 3 minutes in an item box.
See, that's different though.
So I've been like looking at like Resident Evil 2 remake stuff, and you know Leon's just kind of a regular dude, and then I go back to Resident Evil 4, the scene where he's like in the laser tunnel thing doing a bunch of flips and shit. And I'm like,
The thing they took from the movies.
Yes.
right. And I'm like, when did he learn all of this?
Well, no, Resident Evil 4 takes place years later, and at that point, he's a bodyguard for the president. Stop.
I mean,
Well,
He's trained at this point.
yeah. He's not just a random cop on his first day.
the stuff he's doing though is still kind of impossible.
Ryan, don't question it. He was infected with Plagas. Done. That's why.
Oh yeah, he was also So he got
Okay,
his strength
alright.
boost.
Alright, okay. I can live with that.
Everyone knows
See?
the Plagas is necessary to hardcore parkour. These are... I hate Bouncy Wilds, too, for the record. They throw bananas and shoot slingshots.
But they don't bounce that much.
They do a little... They all kind of have this taunt dance they do. Oh no! His pipe! Oh jeez! It's the leopard again.
Oh,
Or
Clayton
Cheetah.
sent his right hand.
I mean, no, but sure.
Ariel, you were supposed to say his right hand comes off.
I feel like we did that joke last time.
I mean, who cares?
I mean, we keep seeing the same environments over and over again. We might as well do the same jokes over and over again.
I mean, it is like the best one, so...
Yo, I have a question. Okay, so your health gets low and you heal, rinse and repeat. Basically, through all Kingdom Hearts games. Why don't they just make your health bar bigger?
You do. That's what leveling up is for.
I know, but like big enough such that healing every 30 seconds is not something that
alright.
Okay, but that's Ariel's fault.
Yeah, first, I did go glass cannon, so defense is my lowest stat. And 2, I'm still a pretty low level, because once you get farther in the game, even though things are doing more damage, your defense is higher, and your health bar slowly creaks across the screen. My favorite is in 2. When I was done with 2, Goofy's health bar was literally like a third of the screen. And his icon is, smaller, but his health is just so fucking high.
Whatever is so big, it's like a circle, right? It just takes up the entire screen.
So what it does is it starts as a circle, and then once it gets to the bottom, it goes as a straight line. So it finished the circle, then just kept going, and going, and it got fucking huge.
In Banjo-Kazooie, your honeycombs just change colors.
I don't know, I thought it was hilarious.
No, you know what I thought was hilarious? After we beat the tiger, it shows him dead on the ground, and then it says obtained white fang with a very cheerful item getting sound.
Wait until we get to the boss fight.
What, do we have his pelt as a trophy?
No.
Obtained pelt.
Remember how I said the boss is Clayton and a Heartless?
Right.
Wait till we get to the boss. It's not Clayton is a Heartless. It is Clayton, a normal person. And
right. I'm scared.
That's the only thing I like in Deep Jungle. Because I don't really like jungle aesthetics. I hate monkeys, which we discussed. Tarzan is an okay movie, but I mostly just like making fun of the music.
You take that. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. I was gonna make you take that shit back, but you acknowledge the really godly music.
No, the animation is amazing. I can appreciate that. But I have an issue with the ending. Well, not the ending. Clayton's death scene I have an issue with, so I don't watch the movie very much.
Do you have an issue with it because it's not rated PG? Or
I have an issue with strangulation and hanging and asphyxiation, so I try to avoid it.
I mean, yeah, I could see how that would make someone uncomfortable.
So, kind of in a similar way, I have never seen Bambi. Well, I did see Bambi when I was little, and I never watched it again.
I mean, Bambi's not even that great.
It's not, but I literally remember nothing about it except hating it.
I mean, I know the mom gets her shit wrecked, and that's about it.
Yeah, I remember some, violent fire, maybe.
Yeah, there's a fire.
And I was like, I am never watching this movie again. And I have stayed true to that.
You want a movie that you should never watch again? Black Cauldron. Fucking hate that movie.
My brother was watching Black Cauldron recently, and I was like, I vaguely remember this? So we must have watched it at some point.
I am so sick of seeing this area.
Yeah.
This is so unrealistic.
Sick of Sora clipping through Tarzan.
I'm so sick of this area too. That's part of why I hate Deep Jungle so much, is you're just back and forth in the same 4 rooms.
Those hippos should be tearing you apart.
They are very helpful hippos, okay?
Why are there hippos in the jungle?
Because they were in the movie.
I don't remember that, now I hate the movie.
I do remember that, and now I hate the movie.
I feel like they're mostly in the scenes with child Tarzan.
Yeah, they are.
Lucy.
So Tarzan should have died?
Yes! I mean, that goes without saying. You throw a fucking baby in the jungle to be raised by gorillas. That kid's dying.
I like how Jane was smiling when she screamed for Tarzan to help.
So I've noticed something. You know how we were talking about Xemnas' crazy eyebrows in 2, right?
No.
In 1, even. All of the bad guys are way more expressive than the good guys. The good guys just have corpse face, like, all the time, just stuck on one expression. Sometimes they'll emote a little and then they'll go back to the same expression. Meanwhile, Riku's going with he's got the crazy eyebrow game in this one. And he's like, and his eyes are actually moving, and he doesn't look like a zombie. Meanwhile, Sora's just got this 1,000-yard stare with an empty smile.
Well, you know, if they were good and emotive, that would just take up too much processing power. The PS2 can't handle it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's fair. Especially with this giant eggplant!
No, because their faces look like they're just textures.
Yeah.
Like they're just like they do this in Mega Man Legends, where they're just like JPEGs on their face, and they just change them for their faces.
Which you think they wouldn't do for a PS2 game, but...
Well, Legends 1 was a PS1 game.
Right.
As was Legends.
This is PS2!
I don't think they're necessarily flat textures in this game, but they definitely...
they don't look flat, but they don't look like they're part of the face.
Yeah, there's definitely something wonky with them. See, you stupid flowers.
Alright, Joey Wheeler, calm down.
No. I'm still mad about Danny DeVito. Okay, I'm not that mad, but I'm a little mad.
I'm mad about Kyrie, and I wasn't even invested in this story a week ago!
See, don't tell me anything, because I literally have not seen her since the first time that she showed up at the game.
Alright, I won't spoil it. But when you get there, oh man! I got
sure
some
it'll piss
ranting
me
to
off,
do!
because Kyrie has pissed me off the entire series.
Well, you think they'd learn?
She's in a coma for the entirety of 1. She's just like, be the fucking widow waiting at home for most of 2.
I mean, people have been bitching for 14 years! And I thought they were gonna fix it! They don't! Just saying!
I'm not surprised. So far, like, Lurkseen is literally the only woman who does anything, and she's a bitch.
Well then.
Watch the next
No,
Kingdom
I mean,
Hearts
she
game.
literally is, though.
The next Kingdom Hearts game is gonna be Kingdom Hearts. Kyrie does a thing.
I would play it.
It's Kyrie.
If they made Kyrie not the stereotypical, oh, everyone is counting on me.
Oh no, but she still has no
help.
personality. She just does something.
I mean, yo, even Yuffie in this game barely does anything. Like, yeah, she's here. She fights a little, but that's about it. she does a little more in 2. I guess that's one of my complaints, is Kingdom Hearts has never been great with its female characters. But...
Yeah, wasn't it okay with Aqua?
Aqua, I had issues with Aqua because she was way too mom-friend for me. And that, like, I actually hated her during Terra's run. And then when I actually started playing with her, I'm like, okay, I understand why you're doing what you're doing. But for someone who's in, like, their young 20s, she seemed way too motherly.
Maternal?
Yeah, towards people who are basically her age. But people have actually called me the mom friend in recent years, and I'm like, no, I'm the grandpa friend. I'm the grumpy one who cares about you, but god damn it, fucking take care of your shit. Anyway, Aqua's fine, but you gotta remember, that was already, like, 5 games into the series.
Yeah, okay, alright, yeah.
Yeah.